What is going on again, guys? White Mountain Outdoors. Okay, so this is going to be funny because I probably look like hell. And this morning, when I was doing all the work that's in the other videos that I'm going to string together, um, yeah, I just kind of ended up going crazy. Like I basically got this far and then decided to stop and clear out all of the debris. And so I had it all raked out so that I could cut it really as low as I possibly could. And then as soon as soon as I went to pick up my chainsaw, then that next time it just has this thing, this steel chainsaw, it has this weird quirk where, and I really should have been smart enough, I think, at this point to buy some like starter fluid or something, because I straight up put like 2 or 3 different spark plugs in it. I mean, I literally did everything you could possibly do. I pulled the freaking thing a million times, made sure that it was not, gave it time, waited. I did all kinds of stuff, right? But I realized quickly that I was going to have to make stuff work, because I was going to push this thing back a little further to the right. And because I was hoping it was going to kind of put it in a spot where it was going to be less visible. But honestly, it wouldn't have mattered with the other tree I was going to have taken out. So I'll turn this. So on this tree, I took a few pieces off. And then back here, I had to come in here and I like did all this because I wanted to make as much room as possible, because this was all that one that was sticking way out. Um, and then I had to do all of that by hand. I brought a handsaw up just in case, like I needed to do some small stuff or my chainsaw wouldn't work and I needed to do some small stuff, and go figure, it actually came in incredible handy because it worked really, really well. I'm torn up from it, but it definitely worked really well to get through all of the pieces that I needed to get through, or be able to get through them just enough where you could break them and push them off, and then just take it out. I had that like 8 pound, I have this like 8 pound maul that I got in like a sledgehammer maul, like combo at a, like a good deal on Marketplace. And anyway, it sucks and I don't like it. It's not something I bought to like use a lot. I meant to buy it just to kind of like split a little bit, but I don't even, I got good access to do that now. I don't want to, I'm never going to use an 8 pound maul. So anyway, oh, so then, so I panic when my chainsaw doesn't work. I do everything I can to get it to work. When it doesn't work, I finally go to using the handsaw and and then I have to change and alter like the plan, because now where the pad's going to go, where the railroad ties have to be, is now changed dramatically. I don't think that was for the worst necessarily. Honestly, I don't think that was for the worst. But that being said, um, oh my gosh, my hand's gonna start shaking because I'm literally like, I'm so worked. I mean, just everything with the handsaw work, the chainsaw work, everything I did, because the next part is the making the pads, all the rocks, trying to level on this very unlevel ground, both of these. And honestly, I think it came out so good, which was not going to be easy. It was not going to be by hand grading 2 10 foot by 2 foot pads in this country with the rock and getting it all just right, so that when we got this thing set down on the railroad ties where it went, I mean, let me tell you, it is very good. It's very good. And I'll definitely have to adjust it later, but it's just better for the container if you can place them well the first time for the doors, because the more they have to sit like any kind of like a cockeye or cant or whatever, however you want to call it, any kind of off level, then they're gonna stop working as well. And even this container specifically, like it uh it had this big weld patch in it, which I was not particularly stoked about, but but it was the newest container and the doors worked the best by far. They worked, I mean, literally just beautiful, perfect. So I was like, it is what it is. I'll deal with the little patched spot. The floors were almost better than in this one than they were in any other one as well. The only problem was it had some kind of like oil, something on it that was, it stinks. It has like a smell. And so it's interesting. I actually have a pine tree that I had to cut. I literally am leaving it in there when I leave, specifically so that the pine tree will hopefully make it help smell different. I even, there's like really silty, sandy, like dusty dirt, and I put a whole bunch of it down in there, and I literally just spent a while just sweeping the whole thing out. Like I dusted the floor because it had this like oily, like resiny, whatever it was. It's not oil. I don't know what it is, but it'll go away. I'll get it gone. And but yeah, this is the container. Oh, and by the way, yeah, this corner right away was already off a little bit, because, and it's because of the railroad tie being a little bit rotten, or kind of like a little chewed out on the bottom. It wasn't square like it needed to be, and because it wasn't square like it needed to be, this corner wanted to kind of like bounce a little bit. So I literally already I already busted out my car jack, and I like was able to get this corner lifted up a couple of inches, and I was able to basically take a couple of like round logs about 3 inches round, um, and this other piece of like 2x4, and I was able to get them basically just wedged and pounded underneath of the tie and get it sat back down. And honestly, it barely sat, and perfect, perfectly level, sitting nice and straight, square, no bounce, no anything. Anyway, I can't even hardly think straight. I'm so tired. I really probably shouldn't even be driving home tonight because I was planning on staying another night. But I honestly am just really feeling beat up. I'm feeling really beat up. I've been doing a ton lately to get ready for this. I've been stressed about this. I just had my trip to go visit my son in Canada, which was beautiful and amazing, but it's a lot of work and it's hard on me. I don't travel. I'm just not a good traveler. And even this, but I was going to have to sleep uncomfortable either in this thing with the stinky, or I have to put up my tent, or I have to go pay for a hotel room. And I don't want to do actually any of those things. So I'm just going to go home and get some rest, because I definitely got enough work done for this trip. And it was like just an incredible accomplishment to get this container up here. I'm actually going to change into some clean clothes so I can kind of feel, I'm going to wipe off and try to feel a little cleaner, because I'm like, I was covered. I mean, all this raking. I mean, I've literally been working since the sun up, and the sun's going down now. I'm just like completely toast. But it was all worth it. It's beautiful. I actually even, you know what's funny? There's no light. Like literally the sun is going down right now. I have like almost no time, no light. Otherwise, I would really like to show you guys that, because of the fact that I changed up where the container is going to go, how I set up all my other T-posts before had kind of like obviously changed quite a bit. And but I figured out a way that it's going to actually work out still really, really, really well. Um, and I'm just like really excited about that. So anyway, more to come with all that. I'll have to make up a new video when I come up next time. This didn't go quite as planned, but we're going to figure it out. I even brought my GoPro. I was so ready to put them on my chest rig and do the whole 9 yards. When that chainsaw stopped working that last time, I mean, I was literally recording so well the whole time. When my chainsaw stopped working, it was like, okay, recording's kind of out the window. We got to get to work and just get done what we got to get done. No more worrying about filming because this guy's coming to deliver this thing, and I needed to be ready. I wanted to be right. Oh, so stressful. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe.